Hello, and welcome to the first lecture from the Rosenbeck Museum and Library's Reading Ulysses Online. I'm Robert Berry, and today we're going to talk briefly about why this novel is more fun to read in groups. Well, first of all, let's admit it's really hard to do on your own. Many of the allusions within the text are really quite idiosyncratic. They're often highly personal, related to a popular culture from over 100 years ago, or based on the author's very sophisticated study of history, literature, or religion. It's quite daunting for anyone undertaking the challenge today, and this is why I put Professor Gifford's book on our syllabus. It will certainly help with understanding the deeper references, though it may seem overwhelming at times. The book itself is as large as Ulysses. There is no singular skeleton key for unlocking all of the novel's mysteries, of course, but from my experience, the real secret of enjoying Ulysses comes from reading and discussing it with others. For this class, we'll focus quite heavily on getting to know the novel together. You'll be provided with short lectures like this one, and access to an online classroom site with additional readings, which are optional, question forums, which could prove useful, and even some study questions, which are mostly just fun and frivolous. Through this, and through the Gifford book, I hope to give you all the basic structure of a classroom so that our meetings can focus on discussion of the material and your own ideas for what you've been reading. One of the things to remember when thinking about Joyce or other Irish literature is the importance of the bardic tradition and its emphasis on oration. For Bloomsday celebrations, one of the unique traditions that makes sharing this book really very special, I like to focus on developing a voice and an ear for Ulysses. It's in there that the book's real humanity and humor can be found, as well as in the big ideas of its form and method. Like the great classic tales, it's best to think of how each episode is presented in terms of voice and who is narrating. The viewpoint shifts so often in the narration that having a group of people talking and reading through the text helps open our minds to the idiosyncrasies of the narrative itself. This online approach by the Rosenbach won't be the same experience that we might have in a classroom. But I'm suggesting readers, and particularly first-timers here, think about how the book should be staged. Even read it aloud, as you might do with a play. You'll be surprised at how much this helps to bring the rhythm back into the writing and into your understanding. Another good reason for taking a course like this is that the novel is worth arguing about. Quite a lot of arguments still exist as to the meaning in certain passages, and it's quite easy to get bogged down into their debate and lose the keen poetry of the book's language. Working in groups like this one can help us sort through all of this extra information and get to the heart of the matter. What is it that makes this book so damn challenging and charming, entertaining and iconoclastic, uncommon and important, while making all of us laugh? Reading it together gives us a chance to see the many things other people find interesting in the experience of Joyce's Ulysses. See you next time.